rounds in it. That's 12.7. I have two 23mm cannons and 40 S8 free fire rock.
This is Odin 7 to Outlaw 3, how copy?
Go for Outlaw 3.
All air elements ready for mission?
Yeah, we're all set, ready to go.
Roger, follow the first chopper out.
Odin, I got a bunch of dudes just appearing on, oh, never mind, they're gone.
Yeah, it's spawning them and then putting them in the helicopter.
Forming up behind you.
Roger, we clear to take off?
Wave 1, it looks like it's glitched.
I'm behind you. I have daggers and hydras.
Alright, he's on route, you're clear to lift.
Copy, starter flight is lifting. Alright guys, here we go, follow me out.
Gladiator 2, this is Lightning 2 interrogative. Over.
Go for Gladiator.
Can you advise your current armament at this time? Over.
My current armament is 32 dagger missiles, 38 Hydra.
I'm gonna maintain 80 knots until we climb up.
Lightning 2 copies, read back as follows: 32 laser guided dagger missiles, 38 dumbfire Hydra missiles. How copy? Over.
Good copy, over.
Lightning copies. Lightning 2 copies. Out.
I have a love-hate affair with this realistic night vision. I love that it's realistic. I hate that it's also realistic. I don't like the implementation though. I'm really happy there's an alpha mask. I'm really unhappy that it layers over the HUD instead of under the HUD because you can't see any of the HUD elements. So you can see the aircraft designation on the right hand side of the screen, but you can't see the radar, you can't see the GPS, you can't see your
Odin 7 Tomahawk actual, how copy?
anything.
Go ahead, Odin. Be advised, U.S. Air Force drone on station has spotted multiple armed contacts within the village. They've just arrived a few.
Got it.
Looks like they are meeting with our contact. All current marks are accurate. People on rooftops, 1x infantry markers, primarily people on rooftops. Patrol patterns for some of the 3x infantry marked as well.
Roger, understood. Is that the hind gunship going in first and then we're inserting behind him, over?
It's tough to get
Negative.
a good mix
First
of speed
Blackhawk
and
is on
altitude.
route to drop off northern forces first, and then you guys, and then the second chopper dropping off the southern blocking positions. Hind and DAF will be covering as necessary. Be advised, target is wearing a black bulletproof vest and a red baseball cap on last human source report. So look for that target. He's also carrying a small transistor radio. Not sure if that's important or not. See if you can find that.
Roger, say again, description.
He is wearing standard male clothing for the region and a black bulletproof vest and a red baseball cap.
Beginning turn now and descending.
Roger, black vest, red baseball cap. He has a small transistor radio. You're wanting us to find that, correct?
Roger. Human sources have been saying that it's been, he's been carrying that around and guarding it pretty closely, so there might be something to that.
Understood.
140 knots. Descending through 4,000.
Tomahawk over. Odin, it's Tomahawk over.
Odin, Stalker 3.
This is Odin, send it.
Odin, the teams are asking if this is a capture or kill mission.
Capture.
Descending through 2,300 feet.
Did you read last?
It's capture mission. Good copy.
Three, say speed.
Sorry, 140 knots.
Copy 140.
Slight left turn coming up. Following the lake in, or following the river in.
That's good enough.
Alright, descending low. Low, about 100 feet, 2.5 kilometers out.
Outlaw 3, this is Odin 7.
Go ahead for Outlaw 3.
Be advised, Outlaw 7 and 8 are still lagging behind, so the insert's going to be a bit off-timed.
We'll manage it.
Odin 7, Lightning 3. This is Odin 7.
Alright, I'm getting clear of the AO, guys.
Odin
I got
5,
3 others that are
lost access to our roll. We are not on the ground. Friendly elements. Say again last, you're coming in broken.
Odin 7, Stalker 3, the RTOs are experiencing that scroll wheel glitch that I get a lot. I'm gonna set down over here and you can teleport them to me. I'll take them back in.
Roger.
I had that glitch when I started the mission.
I'll just teleport them into this just because they're already pushing us pretty far.
Copy.
Sorry, I wasn't anticipating you turning. I was following you out.
Yeah, sorry about that.
No, it's okay, CJ. I'm dealing with something right now, so I'm not really communicating all that well.
Understood.
I can't can't teleport them out of your chopper. It's like completely bugged, so we'll just have to leave it for now.
They're respawning, so they can be teleported.
Raj.
Odin, this is Bandit Romeo, message.
This is Odin, send it.
Bandit Romeo, we are boots on the ground in the village. We have 2 times KIA, over.
Interrogative, friendly or enemy?
2 times friendly KIA. Working on sweeping the village now, over.
Alright, Gladiator
Gotta pick up the
and
SATCOM now,
Bear,
relay any
you guys
messages
take
to
up high
Stalker 3.
orbits. I'll maintain
Roger.
a low orbit with my gunners, and we'll just help them out as they need it.
Copy, I'll be flying cap.
Copy.
Roger that. Be up high. CJ, take clockwise between me and Bear.
Copy. What altitude would that be between you?
I'm gonna be at and below about 400 feet.
Got it.
And I'll be flying counterclockwise.
Odin 7, to all ground elements be advised. Eagle 1-1 and 1-2 are on ground, blocking positions. Outlaw 7 and 8 are on TV.
So I'm at about 900. Is that good? What orbit is Bear at?
He should be at above 1,000.
Okay.
I really hope I don't get hit, because there's no fucking way I'm bringing this thing down at 400 feet.
Use the force.
Outlaw 3, landing 3.
Go ahead for LO3.
Outlaw 3, your gun is firing autonomously?
That's correct.
Okay.
I can stop him from firing if you need me to, though.
Got it for now.
Say again, Lightning 3 came in broken.
Oh, thank God, I can see.
This is cool, my gunners actually work.
It is cool. You know what's cooler? You can take your nods off and see.
Yeah, I've been flying in the whole time without my nods.
Well, you know, some of us like to do it the hard way.
Have you noticed the difference with the ACE MVG thing?
Yeah, they integrated Dyslexie's night vision mod. That's what happened.
Yeah, I honestly haven't noticed a difference. I don't know, maybe I'm just stupid.
Well, if you've been using the GPNVGs that you've been using, there won't be a difference. But if you look at the base ACE models, they have an alpha mask that extends across the screen instead of a black border.
Okay, that would be why I didn't notice a difference. Hey, everybody make sure to watch your fuel. Last night we had engine failure due to fuel exhaustion.
Mine's at about 75%.
Yeah, it's about what mine is.
76 here.
Just watch out for your buddy.
Odin 7 to all elements, be advised. U.S. Air Force UAV is picking up multiple vehicle contacts moving in from the south. Possibly armed, four-wheel technicals.
Bear, that's you.
Good cop.
I think I see their headlights.
Eagle 1-2 are reporting possible headlights coming in from the south to confirm that UAV sighting. All air assets are cleared hot on any vehicles coming in from the south.
CJ, go ahead and follow Bear in.
I'm actually probably closest. Can I go ahead?
Yeah, go for it.
Yeah, sure, saturate it. Oh, yep, I see him.
Going around. I got like 2 of them.
Okay.
Odin 7, Lightning 3.
This is Odin 7, send it.
Be advised, friendly elements have recovered HVT alive, currently detaining.
Roger.
Just giving you a heads up, I think there's a civilian UAZ that's driving on that road by this vehicle.
Multiple thermal contacts in the hill to your direct east. About 8 times, armed with rifles.
Armed riflemen to the east of town.
Did we get all the vehicles or are there more?
Mess with my gunners here.
LA 3, Lightning.
Go ahead, Lightning 3, Zala.
LA 3, requesting priority evac for friendly packs and HVT. I know a number of packs. You're going to be landing zone Papa marked on map. Will be marked with friendly panel. Initiate IP Alpha through waypoint Zulu.
LZ Papa inbound now. Drop those markers in smoke.
Good copy. Be advised, enemy contacts to the east on the hillside. Advise your gunners free to fire off at will.
Yeah, solid copy. I got eyes on blue smoke panels as well coming in.
Odin to Tomahawk Romeo, or Bandit Romeo.
Engaging those infantry.
This is Bandit Romeo, send traffic.
Interrogative, is it possible to sabotage those armed technicals on your way out?
Hey, firm, we can do that. Bandit Romeo to Odin, interrogative. How badly disabled do you want those things?
As badly as you can get it.
Odin, LL3, where are we taking this guy?
Haul everyone back to base. About 7 and 8 are on route to pick up those QRF or those blocking position teams.
Soft copy. We'll be back inbound momentarily.
Which way you outbound?
At first, it's going to be to the north, and then I'm going to swing around to the south.
Copy, I'm engaging those infantry in the hills above.
Copy.
Bandit Romeo to Stalker 3.
Go ahead, Bandit.
Can you get your gunners to do a quick straight run on those technicals as we're looking out of here?
Yep, they'll do it. Just let me know when everybody's in.
What do I need to kill?
Just keep an eye on those hills, guys. Bear, go ahead and continue straight from that thing.
LR3, dust off.
LR3's dusting, heading north, swinging around south.
Roger, be advised, Outlaw 7 and Outlaw 8 are inbound from the south-southeast, so just watch air confliction here.
Do I follow you out?
Be advised, UAV feed is picking up no thermals left in those hills to the east.
Swinging around south, heading out fast.
Am I following you out?
I believe that's an affirmative. I think it's all back to base for now.
Got it. I wasn't sure what was going on with those technicals they were talking about.
See you all when you get back.
Gladiator 2, this is Lightning 2, message over.
Go for Gladiator.
Gladiator, if you're still in that AO, if you can take down those park technicals, that would be excellent, over.
Copy, breaking off. Where are the location?
Location's going to be in and around grid 075, break 196. Going to be in that compound. There should be ×3, over.
Copy, searching.
Be advised, mark the target Oscar. Bear 6, you're clear to break off as well, over.
Good cop.
Tomahawk 2, be advised, danger close to civilian presence, over.
They want Cass to light up some Jeeps.
Odinella 3, I'm RTB, following my same flight path, back inbound.
Roger. Gladiator 2, be advised, possible civilians and structures nearby, so try to be as precise as possible.
Okay. Copy. I think I have rockets that only fire in pairs. Bear, do you want to take this, or are you nearby?
I might be able to walk onto it. White Tet.
Good hit on one.
Alright. Problem is, I gotta lean forward quite a bit to get down to him, so.
Yeah. If I had like a laser, I could dagger it, but...
Fly right up in.
You guys are good to RTB whenever you feel like you're done.
They didn't want the Range Rover dealt with, huh? I heard them say technical, so I think I'm good and done.
Well, they said there were 3 of them, I don't know.
Did they say 3?
They said something about 3, yeah.
Go ahead, say again for LO3.
That should be it.
Yep.
Bear is RTB.
Gladiator RTB as well.
Hey, you'll clear that ridge at 5,000 feet, MSL. Just climb up to that, and once you get that, just fucking cruise.
Yep.
LO3 land and Alpha taxi by parallel 33. LO3's parked on Alpha taxiway next to the ramp. Gladiator 3 on long final, runway 14. Copy. We're all clear of the runway. Go ahead and land behind my helicopter.
Got it.
We're just gonna park there on Alpha Taxiway facing north.
There's going to be overflying the airfield from the west, northwest. You need to bleed some speed.
It's a hell of an approach.
And more comes down to the fact that I'm flying high. Never mind, doesn't look like I need to overfly.
Gladiators, clear the runway.
Hey, Gladiator, you know where the rearm pad is?
New.
It's north along the runway, over by the Hemmets.
Copy. I'm gonna be landing there.
Roger.
Behind you on the taxiway.
We're at the tent if you want to come over.
Other than that, from what I could see through UAV feed, it looked like good coordination between the teams, clearing structures. You did it quickly, you found the target quickly, captured him, found his radio. It's something we'll have specialists look at and see if there may be something hidden inside of it, because human sources said he kept that close to him at all times. So it's something we'll take a look at. So I'll hand it off to team leaders. So Oglesby and Jones. I'll let Oglesby go first. Jones will give his comments as well.
Oglesby.
Yeah.
Comment. AR.
We got a little bit fragmented there towards the end, trying to get out on the chopper. You know, like you hear the call to get on the chopper, get on the chopper. Guys were kind of, it took us a lot longer to get loaded up into that helicopter once we were time to leave. You know, like when you got chopper on the ground, that's an extremely dangerous time.
We just need to get it took me and York a while to collapse because we didn't get the call to collapse until the bird was on the ground.
Yeah, bird came in a little bit faster than expected, along with the fact that two different scripts were being ran on that guy at the same time. The interact one and the
it was like mission specific one, and then like the one that just attaches to all civilians.
So yeah, there were two different things running, so it made it really difficult to interact with him. And so that resulted in us waiting for a longer amount of time because we wanted to make sure that the HVT got on before we actually dusted and got everyone else on board. So that's why we were all guns up, looking over at the place where the most contact was coming from, which was east up in those hills.
That wasn't me that spawned that, by the way. That Alive actually sent a patrol over the hill. I only noticed it as you guys were leaving. I was like, oh fuck. There's actually people coming down.
Annihilated that hillside.
Oh no, I saw it just get fucking high, nailed it, and then the DAP and everything else just lit that mountainside up.
I
You guys
I
managed
jump
to
on
take out
that
the
50 and
technicals.
lit it up too.
That was I like that mission. I like that town actually for doing missions in it.
Yeah, that was really
Every time
good.
we go up there, it's every time we go up there, it's a cool mission.
I think it was a pretty successful snatch and grab anyway. Does anyone else have any comments before we move on to something else?
I just have a quick question for the pilots. Do you guys have anything you need me to work on for next time?
No, it was all good, man. The LZ you picked out there, I love you using the arrow and then the base, you know, to indicate which way is best to come in. You know, that's really quick and easy for me to be like, yep, I agree with that, and just come right in. Yeah, you know, we had Gunner up there and CJ for air cover, and as soon as I didn't even blink an eye when the dude started shooting at me, because then the Hind just lit them the fuck up. You know, so being sitting on the ground for an extra couple of seconds because of some stupid script, like I didn't care. They had all that other extra air cover going, so it really didn't matter. And I thought you guys got on the helicopter. I mean, you know, got on the helicopter pretty quick actually. You know, it's ArmA, so I've kind of always figure there's going to be some extra time sitting there getting, you know, because everybody's high strung, and it always happens when you're trying to get in the fucking helicopter at the end of a mission, like the grass last night. So no, I thought it was pretty good. Forgot to blare music. I'm sorry.
All right, great, thank you.
Now the gunners on your side were pretty accurate. They killed about 3 of those guys up in the hills when you did one of your passes.
That was really cool. I was so what we did was we had a 3-tier orbit going around. Gunner and I were going counterclockwise. I was low at about 400 feet. CJ was a little higher at about 900, and then Gunner was up at above 1,000. I was going counterclockwise. CJ was going clockwise. Gunner was going counterclockwise, and it proved extremely rapid for response and stuff like that. Like, I mean, as soon as we saw those fucking technicals coming down the road, you know, CJ just went in and, you know, destroyed 2 of them, and Gunner came in right behind him and right behind her and lit the last one up. Those guys weren't even a factor for you guys. It was all good.
Mission performance. What were people's frames like in that? Is there a lot going on?
17, 16.
Yeah, 25 to 30.
20.
Right when I came around the bend in the river there, my frames went to shit for like 2, maybe 3 seconds. Then it all stabilized. It's the most problem I had.
The only thing that's changed on those mission files, I added 1 like Greyhawk UAV and then 6 pre-spawned smaller UAVs. And I can't think that would be a reason why this mission's frame rates dropped, much as it seems to be right now. I think it might just be the lighting. Like at nighttime, it gets buggier. Not sure.
My frames have been trashed since we started on Clafgan, so I'm not really sure.
Hey man, I'm not too worried about it. It's par for the course.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Someone's bleeding over here.
Paying the super medic.
So what's next?
Yeah, I'm fucking bleeding. Oh god.
The Sharky smells blood.
Yeah, okay.
You kind of look like you just demonstrating a bit there.
Yeah.
Leclerc, can you kick that prisoner out of the group because he just keeps screaming to report position in Arabic?
It shouldn't be in the group now.
Nope,
Alright,
he
yeah,
is Zamani.
I got shot in the head, nice.
But he like despawned, so I can't do anything about it.
Cool.
Can you
Well,
kick him out of the
just-
group?
I can't. Like I have no access to him. Let me check anyway. See if he's in the player list. Oh, he's definitely not in your player list. So all you have to do is just leave the group.
You gonna do multiples?
Yeah.
Everyone just leave the group, and then I can rename your groups after.
Like I said, give me some shit to help you out with for Sunday or however you want to roll it. We have all Sunday to tidy up and make the place look good.
He's talking to his bunkmates.
Oh.
Anyone that's still in the Tomahawk group, just go ahead and hit leave group in your self-interaction, and then we'll fix people's groups here in a second.
I thought he was talking
Alright.
about like picking up all the shit that everybody leaves on the server.
Oh hell no!
I'm gonna go change my gear now. I'll be right back.
That's a good fucking joke. I ain't doing that shit.
Alright,
Let's go do a fucking.
August, were you still have the AI guy in your group?
Zamani, yeah, he's still in it.
You're gonna have to all leave, like, just leave group, and then the guys that just rejoined off of them will have to as well.
Alright, left group.
Shit.
Is
that
you'll have
from...
to do the same.
Is that from the intel that we
Self-interact,
got
leave group.
over there in, Zero?
Did you get yourself a co-pilot yet?
Everyone that was
What do you
in
mean?
Tomahawk join off of Oglesby now.
Have you seen the sign?
No.
A little, like, AI recruitment sign? I'll show you when we go off, but, you have an AI co-pilot that takes over if you get shot in the face, and flies your helicopter back to you.
No shit.
Yeah. Like, that's how I have the gunners
Back into
going.
our 2 teams, Leclerc, or...
I've got a co-pilot and gunners.
That's interesting.
Call signs here.
Fuck.
So, the next objective at Oval Stand.
It's gonna be kind of redemption for yesterday, that mission where you guys got stuck in the mountain. So, where we had to cancel that objective yesterday, their presence is kind of solidified in that town a bit. That small OP that they took from ANA, and they have kind of heavier presence. There's some technicals, there's some infantry. They've kind of dug in. They even have like a comms module up and are reinforcing from the west. We're not going to worry too much about clearing the western villages, Agrisaron and that. It's still something that's heavily involved, and ANA hasn't really gotten to that position yet. So it's more just clearing out the western side of Ovolistan with ANA support from the east. Mechanized as well as armor can support your push. We're going to hold the Ranger QRFs only if necessary. This is going to be primarily an ANA operation. If you can go ahead and mark blocking positions that you want ANA to be at for those locations. It's mostly that southwestern corner that the enemy is going to be involved in. The comms module is priority target.
From the east, correct?
They will on your order. They're kind of holding in the middle of town for now.
So if they're pushing from the east, getting somebody in a blocking position west of town, since Agrisoran's still, occupied, we're not going to be able to really. How are they going to get through? We're just going to have them bypass along the main road.
I wouldn't worry about getting blocking positions to the west. We can just have the Hind D be the thing that takes anything out that's trying to escape.
What kind of mechanized unit? What are they rocking APC wise?
They'll have like a couple of two BMP2s, about 3 M113s, and I think we're going to hold off Humvees for this just because it's a bit more involved terrain. Mostly be mechanized. I think they'll have 1 or 2 T-72s.
Any BPRs?
Well,
no, mostly just going to be running in BMPs.
Alright, well what I'm thinking is that if they're going to push from the east, then they ought to just come down this main road, have those mechanized units kick up into a BP here, and secure kind of this section. That way they can push on from the north to south. And, that way they can actually affect fires over here. Those vehicles can provide a BP, at least attack anything at distance using some defilade from this hill. And then they can kick out some dismounts up in here, as well as move into this town here.
If I can get the AI to drive up that steep of a hill.
Where is it? Oh, this is the flat. This is flat right here. I'm talking about putting them right there.
Okay, I thought you were pointing up here.
Yeah, that's where we put dismount at.
He was in dismounts.
I can send the infantry up there. That's easy. We have 1 BMP and a T-72 covering that side, and then the other. I think they're only going to have 1 T-72 for this, 2 BMP-1s, and about 3 M113s. Be enough to hit the enemy that's there. We're expecting about 30 to 40 fighters, multiple wheeled vehicles, unknown anti-air replacements.
Where do you want us?
Your primary mission is just going to be mostly getting eyes on a lot of that stuff and figuring out where to help them push, and then you have the option of moving in yourself to help assist or sitting back and using the assets we have available.
Really? AK?
C-130's sort of available, but we're going to hold back on using those assets because ANA kind of want to have lead on this operation, so they'll have that.
We might. Right now, I'm trying to think of what the best best way to move in would be, I mean, if we're going to go by chopper, we could come in, dismount behind 13, 14 in this area here, and then push west. That way these guys are kind of an anvil here. We can stay on the high ground, call out targets, and either engage them with CAS, or we can wait for these A&A guys to get secure in their positions there and then assault in, unless your intention is for us to clear this town of the western side of Evilstan out.
There is rumors that there is a low-level lieutenant mixed in with them. That's what that kill officer objective is. So it might be to confirm bodies, so it might push you in after, but I wouldn't risk yourself unless it's fairly secure. A lot of those buildings aren't really enterable anyway, so it's not like you're going to have to go street to street for most of it, unless you want to take out some of those compounds on the northern side of that AO.
I was confused
like
I didn't see any markings for buildings.
I would kind of let A&A do most of the heavy lifting.
Okay, so A&A, do they have enough troops that they could push in a second group from the
Hello
east
to the
at
3
Oval
people
Stand,
watching, by the way.
and then,
I think that's a record.
push into this block of buildings?
Pretty much the current front line, I'll mark it in yellow. This is kind of what their defensive positions are of enemy.
Okay.
It's more, A&A have kind of held the other side of town. They cleared it after a few days ago. They've been pushing into this area. It's been kind of back and forth, but anything that's east of those yellow lines is pretty much well secured.
Okay. Alright, well then we'll just have A&A.
We're just planning for our next stop right now. Guess we're taking this town or something. Destroying this comms module.
If they already have
something.
dismount stuff there, there's no need to put vehicles in there to get blown up by IEDs.
Yeah.
Because we can.
They're expecting like heavily mined or IED'd areas along those yellow lines, like those main routes.
Okay.
Where's our LZ gonna be?
I haven't figured it out yet, but we're gonna. What makes the most sense?
I'm gonna go ahead and say not here.
To come in somewhere here, and then push down, using this major terrain feature to get behind and land, and then just move dismounted to 941 and 855 because it'll be downhill.
You also have the 2 teams again, so if you want to split up, have like one CCT with one team, one CCT with the other.
Only have one CCT at this time.
Oh yeah, the other one's still downloading stuff.
Fine, because Beach is here, so he just reinforced Tomahawk.
And Tomahawk has, yeah.
I can push into town at the town of Evilstan and
Why
or
not
either
me?
north. I don't really want to cross
Roger,
that
on you.
river, but I can push in with the infantry dismounts that A&A has here, and then we can, push in. We roll out with them or land somewhere near close vicinity. If they've got it locked down enough, we can get a chopper in and land us in this field here, and we push into town and then support them while another team posts up in the mountains over here. Or the other team can do that, and we can do this. Jones, what do you want to do?
Really want to be south of those heavy A&A guns.
This was our original OP up on Hill 855 from last night, where we were going to try and overwatch into this area. Cleared it as a decent vantage point in order to watch anywhere from there. If needed, we can also push down to get around into the area.
Pretty much. I mean, it's cut and dry. I mean, if Tomahawk would like to push with the A&A guys, and push for Ovalstan, and just fucking move west, we can definitely come in from the south and just kind of snake our way along here while you guys get into your positions, and then just start spotting targets for you. Just help guide shit in.
Yeah.
Works.
Well, why can't you guys set up right here? Well, I'm kind of circling around now.
I already got spots into the group.
Yeah, I mean, you guys could set up anywhere on that south side as long as you could look, view into
as
that.
long as we can look down and into here, we're good. So, view distance limits, aside, should be able to be pretty far out and be able to mark shit for you guys. I think our effective view distance is almost like a click and a half. So.
I mean, you can increase your view distance.
Because you got high ground
I
on
don't
these
have
sides.
whatever plug-in you have.
Okay.
Ace again. It's at the
Ace can do it too.
Oh, I don't know how to do it.
Approach from around here.
Leclerc. I launch Oracle to overwatch the
You
city.
can go ahead and launch that now if you want. I was actually going to suggest that.
Copy that.
Like high
Hawk
enough radius.
and Johnson, can you guys come with me?
What?
A bit more time. There's no urgency on this one, so we have a bit more time to set up. Ooh, hear what we're doing. Yep.
So, just, I'll let you know if anything's going to happen. Probably nothing is going to happen, but just keep it below 2,000 meters. I'm going to have a Greyhawk idling at 1.5 clicks radius and 2 clicks height.
As well.
Probably over this point here.
I think that would be fine.
So anything over here, avoid 2 kilometers in altitude when you risk collision. Anything below that is fine. I won't be launching any ordnance, so shouldn't be at risk for that. If it has to be called in, which is absolute last priority, I'll let you know. And you can clear the area.
Pretty sure it's clear up
It's
to those
packing
yellow
2
lines.
AGM Hellfires.
They have no idea at that point.
Laser guided, and it can laser guide for itself. So.
But I am kind of constantly fighting.
To those yellow lines.
It's also going to be taking off. I don't actually know which end of the runway will clear placed on. It's probably over there.
Helicopter insert.
I'll launch that now while there's no actual traffic. So.
Yep, go ahead.
Yeah.
Yeah, here's what I'm thinking.
Let's see.
Take everybody
Yeah, we got 5
I'm
people
not
here.
taking
north to Bronca.
To where?
Land in and around to Bronca, the little fog or whatever is up there next to the town.
Oh, Camp Bronco?
Yeah. Take everybody up there and then
Have them
I
drive in?
wish they'd fucking.
Oh no, I can't hear you very well.
So, I mean, I'd take a striker if we had that, but we don't. So.
You guys.
Take an RG-33 with 50 cal.
Yeah. You want RG-33 or do you want like the Matt V?
I think the RG-33 would be better for this, to be honest with you. It's a little bit
The Matt V's, we have the variants with like the damn it, I can still fucking hear him. You wanted like a bit more.
I know, that's what I was doing. I was just trying to run away until I couldn't hear him anymore.
Damn, dude.
We can hear them from a million miles out.
Alright, guys. Alright. Here's what I'm thinking.
Take him up to Camp Bronco, have him drive in. Is that what you're gonna say?
Because right now, all we have
Well, I mean, that would be the smart
Bandit
thing to
is
do,
gonna
but if they don't
deploy
wanna
right
do
now,
that-
so we can help develop the battle plan for Tomahawk and the ANA guys. Idea is that we will, you guys will, or whoever wants to, will bring us in first, somewhere to the south, pinnacle, up somewhere where we can fucking land on some flat ground. We'll move closer to the position and spot targets. That way Tomahawk and the ANA guys can develop a better battle plan than just kind of guess.
Okay, so they're gonna be inserting like way after you guys reach.
Yeah, like way after. So yeah, we're trying to move on.
Gotcha. All right. Here. Okay. So here's what I'm thinking. DJ, you want to take those guys up there to Bronca, and then I will have an MH6 dropped off up there. You switch out, so you take your DAP up there. It's got daggers on it, right?
Yeah, I do need to rearm, but yeah.
Yeah. Make sure it's rearmed before you get out of here. And take them up. Watch out for that little bird. Fly them up to that wing.
Go ahead and switch over to channel 5, guys.
Insert nice and fat, and then switch out for your DAP again. And
Leave me,
wait.
Charlie.
So these guys can.
And I'll be sure to inform you.
Hang on, I can't hear you over this guy.
Guys, really.
Yeah, we're moving over.
All right.
So let me just kind of read back what I heard. You said take the guys in the DAP up to Camp Bronca and drop them off there. There will be a little bird and then take the second team in the little bird to the mountains and then come back to Bronca and get the DAP. Is that correct?
Yeah. So you're gonna take that recon team or whatever they are. You're gonna take them up there. Leave the DAP Bronca. Switch out for the little bird. I'm gonna have placed there for you. And insert, and then come back and wait. And that way they can lace targets for you with the while you're flying the DAP around.
Sorry, I'm fucking retarded. I didn't quite get that.
Okay, you're gonna take that team up. You're dealing with that team only. All right, you're taking the DAP and them up to Bronca.
Okay. I am landing the DAP at Bronca where there's a little bird.
You're correct. You're gonna switch out. Leave the DAP somewhere nice and quiet. There's a bunch of fucking helicopters up there. I'm gonna have them deleted. You know, so on the pad somewhere close by will be a little bird for you. Take the little bird because it's quieter and insert them up on that hill 1384 or whatever. Then come on back to Bronco after you've dropped them off.
Got it.
And I will transport Tomahawk up there with whatever they need.
So I'm only taking the recon team basically.
Yeah, I think Bandit. I think it's Bandit. Okay. But yeah, just get with Jones. He'll know who's going with him. I think it sounded like Jones is going to be the one leading that team.
Got it. So it's one team, and everybody who is in the DAP is going in the Little Bird.
I believe so. Yes.
Got it.
You should have enough seats on it because it's one whole team.
It's a recon team, huh?
Yeah, exactly. I'm probably going to do the same thing with Tomahawk, honestly. I'll have
Yeah.
a little bird for me. Just use the Blackhawk so I can have the gunners up there.
I really like this idea actually because it kind of allows us the flexibility that we have with the DAP, but yeah, we can also have the smaller maneuverability in the shorter range. Because I just don't like flying the Little Birds all over the map, but I don't mind using them short range.
Yeah, I agree. Using that place as a staging area is going to be a must. Alright, so go get the DAP rearmed. I will tell, and go get it rearmed and then land it right back where you've got it right there, and I'll send Jones out.
Got it, we'll do. Rule 1, gotta look cool. I like how bright out it is, man. It's an awesome day here in Klafgan. Gonna have to put my visor on soon.
Gunner, what's the plan? Somebody needs to tell me that.
Well, currently, right now, I'm just in transit up to Bronco, and I guess the ground guys are coming with me.
Alright, roger.
Odin, once Warren's there and he got this shit on, do you want to transport him to Broncos for us, or do you want him to come over here to the chopper and get on with us?
Interrogator, who'd you say?
My CCT, Warren.
I'll teleport him in once. I'll teleport him once he gets in game.
Roger, we're gonna push that broadcast then.
Be advised, Chinooks are en route with the vehicles.
I like how we have like a ground crew to rearm.
Big Bear is lifting for base time now, heading north.
Gunner, hot mic.
Stalker 2 or Stalker 3. This is Lightning 2, interrogative, over.
Go for Gladiator?
Do we know who's taking Bandit? Over.
I'm taking Bandit.
Lightning 2 copies, we're moving to you.
This is Gladiator, I'm rearmed and waiting them to board. What are you doing all this, by the way, Hawk?
Hey.
Hey.
Alright, Joan, or Johnson, we've got a couple more people rolling with us. About 3 more.
No problem. I'm just working on the flight plan.
Alright, TJ, they're coming out to you now.
Oh, okay. Were we clear to board?
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah, I've got them boarding now. What are you doing in all this, by the way?
Well, I was gonna take the other team up, but apparently Gunner's doing that.
Yeah, I was confused by that.
Yeah, it's because nobody conversed.
We have ×1 loading up, CJ.
We're waiting on one more?
Yeah, one more.
Got it.
Odin, Stalker 3, just for future reference.
And then after that, we'll establish the LZ plan and everything once we actually get over to Bronco, because they'll actually have the correct platform.
Got it. Yeah, we're going to swap out for a Little Bird. My initial reference was that Hill 1384, but if you've got something more
CJ,
specific.
you're clear to go when you're loaded.
No, you're in charge of this flight, so whatever you're the most comfortable with is what we'll go with.
Yeah, no, I meant if you had like an alternate idea.
Negative. I do not have any.
Okay. That's fine with me
Seems
then.
good enough to me.
You said I'm good to go 3?
Wait, hold on.
Yeah, hit it.
Remus is really slow.
He's not in yet?
Yeah, he's not in yet.
I'm still waiting on 1.
Roger. I'm gonna go get a refuel.
He's just fucking strolling up here like a cowboy.
Yeah, dude, those daggers look fucking sweet.
Oh, believe it, they are.
That's what they do, man.
Alright, loaded. We're clear to fucking dust off.
Got it. Alright, I'm ready to go.
How fucking painful was it to just watch me have to walk all the way over here?
It was really painful.
I'm gonna be taxiing north.
I'm gonna turn onto the runway. Because that's what runways are for! Gladiator 2 taking off, runway 33. It's a great day for flying.
Okay, Jones, let's get an idea of what's below us, shall we?
Luck with these ground pads? One of them works, right?
Alright.
Start
Correct.
marking targets as soon as possible, so that way
I used the one on the right.
Mess with their plan.
Roger.
Yep.
Holy
Left works as well.
fuck.
A lot of
Good
guys.
to know.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Maybe a little.
2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. Yeah, I'm counting about 40, 50 guys down there.
Perfect.
Wow.
Fucking, alright, if you can, try and locate exact hot zones and mark as necessary. I don't want it to be too cluttered though.
Good
So,
news.
focus
Good
on
news.
circles.
They flipped one of their technicals.
Excellent news.
Bad news.
That's
I
amazing.
still count at least 3 others. Bug. That's just on the south side.
Hey, Johnson, are you keeping this DAP?
Negative. We're going to be switching over to a Little Bird.
Yeah, and then I'll switch back to the DAP.
Pilot song's playing if you want to turn your radio on.
I just want to make sure that we have at least one offensive CAS asset that has laser-guided missiles.
Good to know. Good to know. Yeah, once I drop you guys off in the Little Bird, I will come back and get the DAP again, and then I will have the daggers and the Hydras.
Okay, alright, I get you.
I got no thermal signatures on the north end of town. Everything's on the west side.
What is our insert point?
Odin message.
Our insert is most likely going to be at reference 1384.
Advised, are all current enemies already assumed their positions over?
Roger. I'm not going to add any more than that.
Copy that. Bandit Romeo to Tomahawk message. Panda Romeo to Odin. Can you relay to Tomahawk over?
Will do, just wait one.
Copy that. So, Jones.
Yes.
Everything is down here. We got 2 platoons worth, platoon maybe and a half down here. Looks like at least 4 times technicals. This north section, nothing. It's dark. No thermal signatures whatsoever.
Cool. That'll just mean those
I probably should
mechanisms
have
will retask.
took a bit of a detour
get
to
there.
the right, but yellow.
Go ahead. Once you're able to mark positions effectively, go ahead and do so, and then send it out over the company net. You know what it is that you fucking see, and then let the guys over in Tomahawk know. And this is supposed to be a glory day for the ANA, so see how it goes. Not entirely certain how well that'll go.
Disadvantage of using the Greyhawk over the Raven is I can't mark targets directly from it.
Yeah, as long as you're able to guesstimate. Or, if anything, just put a dot down and then mark like target areas, like where you see the highest concentration of them, and then put a singular dot like out in this open field where I'm sure nothing is, and then just put down how much shit you see. Don't try to mark it all individually with like a bunch of crazy shit.
Huh?
I'm
gonna be landing you boys across the road because he kind of wanted me out of the way of the rest of the base, so...
Can't imagine why they'd want that. Gladiator 2 approaching Camp Bronca from the east.
They're in approximately that area as infantry squads.
Copy 2, I'll follow you in.
It's basically every building is occupied.
Decent.
Like that, honestly, that entire area is just going to be completely occupied and swept with enemies.
These buildings on the north side near the river.
You're good to go.
Mark, Chester?
On approach.
Thermals.
You're hot. Never mind. You're hot mocking again, dude.
Got occasional scouts on rooftops.
Don't know what that was about. Jesus.
I can't tell if those are.
Eyes on you too.
If most of them are armed or unarmed. Looks like we have one possible.
Gonna take the right pad.
Bear, you're hot micing on 5-0 for 1.
Okay, hello there. I got one new person. Looks like.
Be careful landing there, Outlaw 3, as soon as you land clear, because those Chinooks are going to be dropping off vehicles on that pad.
Gunner, you are hot micing on 5-0-1. Gladiator 2, go ahead and lift off the pad. The choppers are coming in. Drop,
Hey guys, I need to move this chopper. I'm gonna come back for you. Where am I supposed to move it?
Should be clear now.
Sorry, CJ, I wasn't sure if you were hearing me because of that hot micing was going on.
Yeah, it was hard to hear anything.
Man, just transmit to me.
We were trying. I said it like 4 times.
I wonder if the hot mic, is it like a case of because I'm transmitting it, I can't hear you?
That's correct.
Shit, okay. I'm trying to figure out why it's doing that.
I'm not sure.
Can I put this down on the medical pad?
Yeah, you can.
Actually, this will work.
Odin, Lightning 3. This is Odin, send it.
I have a slight feeling this is going to be like Most Driver.
Sorry about that, guys.
I have a suggestion.
Yes.
So for our flight plan, and again, this is up to you. We can fly from here. If you're looking at your map, and you see my dot.
Yeah.
We fly from here, go up this valley, and then land right in this saddle between 1314 and 1325. Land there, so that way we can proceed up north, up into this hill. So that way you don't have to pinnacle 600 meters above everything and be skyline, so everyone and their grandmother can see you.
I like that plan a lot better.
Okay, so I'll go ahead and mark it. And I'll get the micro dagger on and everything.
I think I've already marked it for me at least, but yeah. Yeah, that works.
LZ.
Yeah, that, what I meant was 1384 was just kind of a suggestion to me, and I was looking for a better spot. What's up?
Yeah, I just said it as a like a maybe try this one.
Yeah.
Jones was pointing out.
Yeah. Yeah, I was looking for something like that. I'd seen that road, but I didn't see the saddle.
Hey, give me a name for this OP. Give me a theme.
Advised, that entire north section of the town is showing dark on thermal activity. All contacts seem to be concentrated on the south end of town. Looking at approximately 40 times infantry units and 4 times enemy tacticals.
Let's think of another one.
All hostiles seem to be mobile enough that it's hard to pin down exact positions.
Ooh,
Be a bad movie.
Fantastic Four.
Fantastic Four.
Like the original 1990 version.
Primary enemy forces seem to be located around the kill officer mark.
I have another OP. Someone give me another bad movie name.
You're right over there.
Gunner, you still flying around somewhere?
And you don't have a vest.
P.
Did you just say I don't have a vest?
You don't have a vest.
Just updated my wear pack, for fuck's sake.
Because technically, if you only make $21 million in the box office, you're a bad movie. So, Starship Troopers.
Starship Troopers is a great fucking movie. I don't know what.
Yeah, I kind of like that one.
Personally, but it only made $21 million, so objectively it is bad.
Gunner, you still around? 50.1?
I've got OP. Someone give me a bad movie. Come on.
The Room.
Twilight.
Pacific Rim.
Twilight, yeah.
OP The Room. OP Chappie. OP Starship Troopers. OP The Room.
50 Shades of Multicam.
50 Shades of ATAX.
Hey, CJ, can you raise Gunner?
Gunner, can you...
Isn't...
Wrong channel.
Alright, load up.
Sorry, I forgot the radio.
A guy on or what?
Is my radio not working? God damn it.
No, not really. He said
Cool,
blocking
you are my
position,
new shield.
to the west of
Oh no.
Waypoint Tango.
Waypoint Tango.
Am I good to go?
Is that west of the
Yeah, we're all loaded, so miles going up.
Remus, send out the go code. Bandit is Oscar Mike to LZ Chappie. Wait one. LZ Fantastic 4.
Yeah, for that. Bandit Romeo to Odin, message.
This is Odin, send it.
This is Bandit Romeo. We are Oscar Mike to LZ Chappie, and moving on to our objective, over.
Roger.
LZ Fantastic 4, whatever. There's far too fucking many of these.
Nah, whatever.
This is Checkmate 2, ready to lift for LZ Twilight.
Clear takeoff, go ahead.
Non-existent LZs, goddammit. Here, I'll rename it.
Hey CJ.
Yeah.
Just a heads up, the drone is loitering. One of its routes is just slightly past that LZ, but it's 2 clicks above you. Just if you see anything popping up on radar, don't be too concerned.
Again? This what? Here, hold on. Oh, yeah, there's one here now, perfect amount of stuff.
You know that bricks are just domesticated rocks, right?
Don't forget the Dr. Pepper Luke. Okay.
What?
I was talking to my roommate.
Oh. You know, a CPU is just a rock we tricked into thinking. You got this, CJ. Fucking beautiful.
Easy day.
Or I'll let you clear left. Take a mic.
2 returning to Bronca. That was harder than I thought it'd be. Man, I love these descents where you just pick up speed. Everything's awesome. Two approaching Bronca from the southeast. About to have Return of the Battlehawk.
You got a clear pad, CJ. Just bring it on in.
Alright. frames tonight are really not great, but that's okay. Can still pull it off. Where are the voices? I hear voices.
Yeah, front line's supposed to be that yellow section, and then up to the north, there's another one. That's all the front line.
Anything north and east of that is clear, yeah?
Yep.
Supposedly, yeah.
Alright, so I'm going to drop an LZ right here as well, just in case.
Okay.
Am I allowed to carry a surgical kit?
No, you can do that still.
No.
What?
No, you're supposed to medevac everybody out.
Hey guys, for medevacs and stuff like that, I'm probably going to be using the Blackhawk unless you guys decide that you need a super tight LZ. I do have a little bird available to transport to and from here, this fob.
And this place does have a medic tent around somewhere.
But if they're, if you're taking fire and all that shit, just pick a bigger LZ and I'll come in with the Blackhawk and the guns.
Roger.
Understood.
Okay, anybody got any other questions, last minute questions before we roll?
What vehicle you want me in?
You can jump in with us in the front vehicle.
Alright, Peng.
That one.
I need you to remove this backpack that's in here. It's a double, and it's wasting space. That's in the vehicle.
Alright, let me put my backpack on my chest here. And it didn't even put it on my back.
Okay, it's gone.
Freaking 75th bags that doubles it up.
Bandit Tomahawk.
Use a regular bag.
It's on your. It's on your. Is that in your? That your bag?
Roger. What's your ETA being in?
Yeah, I know.
Your OP
Okay.
Put it there. It's the regular kit bags works just fine. So 75th ones that doubles every shit up.
Alright.
Screws those things around.
I'm carrying a GL on my back. You want to pull
Everybody else stop loading stuff into the vehicle. We've got AT and explosive bag.
Tomahawk.
I'll throw a med bag in there and that'll be
That trike's got extra
Roger.
ammo for me and stuff.
I'm looking at the map and looks like I've got ANA
Hey, Peng.
a lot further east
Yeah.
than
Can you
what
see
I
if you
thought
can
that
get
they
my
were.
bag back out of the vehicle?
Inside that
Because I
green
can't get it
area,
out.
I don't even see your bag in there.
The oval
You don't
stand
see the
mark on
trike
map. Is
carry-all in
there
there?
any ANA dismounts
Nope.
in that,
I
or
see
is
the
that
green
something
bag
they have to clear?
that York just put it in there.
You don't see right under the demo block trike carry-all bag?
I see a kit bag carry-over, 3 items in
Wow.
Hey, just a heads up, guys.
Understood. So we just need to assume that those places are full of enemies right now.
Double check with LeClaire. You can have surgical kits, you can't have saline, and you cannot have defibrillator. So I can stitch you up, I just can't give you saline.
Yep.
All right, guys. That green area that where I put Vicks and watch for mines and stuff like that. I'm looking at the map, just like I thought. ANA hasn't pushed it, so we're not going to treat anything west of ANA's current Blue Force trackers without expecting it to be, heavy contact. So we'll modify our plan slightly.
Wait, officer's dead.
No.
Good job.
Good job.
No, he's not dead. Trust me, he's
the
not.
game said he's dead.
Right. I know. Alright, so we're ready to roll?
Yeah.
I weigh so much less without saline.
So much less without that friggin' defib. That defib weighs a ton.
It does.
Oh, there's a defib in that med bag.
Oh, I forgot to take it out. My bad.
Oh, don't worry about it.
Should probably get in and see if they're gonna call.
They're still at Chappie. I don't think they're gonna be calling in stuff just yet.
Oh, cool.
Beach.
Go grab a drink then.
Yeah.
Yeah. But when we do finally go in, if
anybody goes
you
down
just
and
hang
can't
out
get 'em up,
over
just call me,
by
I'll call it for
probably to the west of IP Hotel, you probably just pop over that ridge and just start firing rockets at them.
I like the sound of that.
Hey, York.
Yeah.
I'll go heat my pizza back up. I'll be right back.
Alright, it's snack time. We'll be right back with some DAP action.
What was that?
What?
You still got
Somebody
your
called
UAV?
for me.
Gimp did.
You still got your Raven
Oh, always
console
be the
attached to your hip.
vehicle radio should have
Do I still have
bigger
my
range and,
what about
are you guys
radio?
flying right now? Blackhawks?
if you need to use it.
Raven.
Hey, Beach.
I still have the Raven, yes.
Can you back me up so I don't hit that helicopter?
I don't
like, stand
have
there
it
until you
with
stop?
me though. It's over
Yeah,
at the
basically.
base.
Yeah.
Like long way.
Bandit Tomahawk, can you mark that area
What
that
frequency are
strike
we
was
on?
into
Channel
that
1.
killed the officer so we can at least confirm his body?
Channel 1, I believe. I'll come back my vehicle up too, but
if you
always
guys
is right
can,
there.
look east of the A&A push markers where the yellow enemy front line is supposed to be, and see if you can see
Then I'll
any
back you
enemy
up.
forces there, because there is no
Pretty much
friendlies
cleared it.
in that section.
I'm straight back.
All right, Tomahawk, those guys
Slow,
are getting
just
this
slow.
place into their position, so what we'll do...
Go left. You're good.
Tomahawk, let's
Stop.
go ahead and get
Go
mounted
right.
up, get our vehicle staged at the front gate, and then we'll push out as soon as I get some confirmation for a few things from Bandit.
Turn it right.
Just push up to the front gate. I want whichever beach, whatever vehicle you're in, you're not lead Vic. I'd like the medic to stay in the rear.
Alright, we're back. This is Gladiator standing by.
Odin, Lightning 2, copy.
Send it for Lightning 2.
Be advised, Gladiator's on station now.
Lightning 2 copies. Odin, are we clear to engage, are we clear to start Liz and targets for DAP? Over.
Roger, be wary of civilians within structures. Try to engage anything that's in the open and with appropriate ordnance.
Lightning 2 copies. We're clear to engage that comm station. Over.
Roger.
Lightning 2 copies. Out.
Gonna go
Gladiator
kill shit?
2, this is Lightning 2. Stand by for 6 line.
Hell yeah!
They weren't calling for me, were they?
Not that I heard. I just got back myself.
Alright, cool. I'm gonna go hang out and eat pizza.
I like that.
Going over to that IP we talked about.
Yeah.
Alright, sounds good.
Gladiator's ready for 6th line.
Gladiator 6 line is as follows. My position, grid 1, 2, 7, 4, break 1, 4, 8, tree, marked by red panel, break 334 degrees, break 1.77 kilometers, break. Target is 1 times comm truck underneath a camo net, marked by laser code 1111. Break. Target is out in the open.
Copy. Target is 1 times comm truck under camo net code 1111 moving into position.
Landing 2 copies. Requesting 1 times dagger missile. Over.
Copy. 1 time dagger. I actually have a laser right now. Why?
Odin, Tomahawk, over.
Says Odin, send it.
Rather, we have linked up with Bravo 4-5 of Afghans. They are on the east of Ovalstan. If the Afghans are ready, they can start pushing into that green sector of town, and we'll begin pushing with them.
Roger.
And if the Afghans to the north, their dismounts haven't already, have them start pushing into the town to the south, clearing those buildings and get in position to provide support by fire for us.
Roger.
See Oracle. I don't see him, but...
Bandit Romeo to Odin, message.
Says Odin, send it.
This is Bandit Romeo. Be advised, Lightning is about to call in cast strike on grid 119164. Be advised, request that you relay message to ANA forces, request they stay out of the immediate blast zone. Over.
Roger.
Lightning, this is Gladiator. I have the laser. Just to confirm I'm clear to fire?
You are cleared, weapons hot. Over.
Copy. Missile away.
Gladiator 2, this is Lightning 2. Bomb damage assessment. All targets neutralized. Tango Mike.
I didn't even hear that explosion.
Good shooting, Tex.
Copy. Thanks for BDA.
Rod, you can hold that position. I'm going to have another target for you here in a minute. Be advised, another target lays. You're clear to engage. It's one blue off-road with an M2 machine gun.
Copy. I'm just reorienting. Yeah, I couldn't hear or see that explosion, so that's cool.
Welcome to my world. By the way, this pizza is delicious.
What kind of pizza?
Just some shitty Papa John's pizza, but I don't know, man. The pizza chef was on it tonight.
Man, you ever come to Durham, you gotta get you some Enzos. That shit's the bomb.
Bandit Romeo to Tomahawk, message.
Yeah, we got some pretty good pizza places around here. They're just
Go ahead.
way more expensive than this,
It's
and they
Bandit
usually
Romeo.
don't
Be
deliver
advised,
because they're so far
seeing
away.
large IED presence near
Yeah.
area on the south side. Seems like there's a lot of them basically at every intersection and along every major road. Straight across the major bridge from north to south, there's an IED planted right on the road in that path of that T-72. Advise you relay to ANA forces and advise they not push into the south with armor until those IEDs are cleared out. Over.
It's also nice because I can deliver off the app and not talk to a human soul.
Sparkle.
Last caller, say again.
I have another target marked. You're clear to fire.
Missile away. I love how these, the laser actually shows up on your radar.
Yeah, I really like that.
Another target marked. You're clear to engage.
Missile away.
Bandit, relay that information about the IEDs to Odin.
Bandit Romeo to Odin, message.
This is Odin, send it.
This is Bandit Romeo. Are we clear to lace targets, specifically IEDs, for air elements to eliminate? Over.
Not sure on size of IEDs. Might damage nearby civilian structures. Be advised, one friendly BMP has been destroyed southeast end of town. Not sure if that was friendly fire or not.
Be advised, that was not friendly fire. We've been marking colored low armor technicals. Over.
Roger. Possible enemy shot then from the south west of that destroyed vehicle. ANA are falling back from the destroyed vehicle.
Yeah, Papa John's is good, but for low price, I feel like Caesar's is like the king of trash.
This is Bandit. Be advised, we're going to be marking all spotted IEDs with white coloring on the map and global. Advise you avoid those locations or attempt to defuse them if you've got a demo. Over.
Understood. We'll avoid them as we push through.
Gladiator 2, another target has been lit up. You're clear to fire. Over.
Copy. Missile away. Wow, dagger missiles are like a cheat code. They just make it totally easy.
Bandit Romeo to Odin, message.
This is Odin, send it.
This is Bandit Romeo. We have eyes on an IED at the base of the bridge, approximately at least 30 to 40 meters from the nearest building compound. Are we clear to laze that? It would clear the bridge for any friendly forces crossing it over.
Roger, go ahead.
Copy that.
Gladiator 2, target marked, you're clear to engage.
Copy, missile away.
Boy, dude, you're just getting all the kills tonight, aren't you?
It's like a cheat code.
Gladiator 2, this is Lightning 2, interrogative, over.
Go for Gladiator.
Can you advise your current count of dagger missiles, over?
Current count is 26 dagger missiles.
Lightning 2 copies, out.
Gunner, you still up?
Still up.
You having fun over there?
Yeah.
Gladiator 2, target lays, you're clear to engage.
Gladiator 2, missile away.
Better than being shot down then.
Word?
That's true. It's better than being shut down.
And come next weekend, we're gonna have little chessboards we can sit around and play them.
You know, I'm just sticking my ass out here. Now would be a really good time for like an AA to just come and just like blow me out of the sky. I need to. This is what happens when you don't pay attention. I'm also way too high for that whatever he is. The UAV. What's that about? It's rocks.
Now 3 requesting permission to orbit the AO, look for IEDs and enemy positions.
Roger and last.
Lightning, or Gladiator 2, Lightning 2, target mark, you're clear to fire.
2 missile away.
guys, I'm going to be entering the AO and making an orbit of the town at and below 1,000 feet. It's going to be clockwise.
Odin, Tomahawk.
Says Odin, send it.
Roger. I don't think that we can push these vehicles up any closer than this. There's just too much shit in this town to be an IED in. We're going to request some Afghans stay and secure these vehicles for us as we push on.
Roger that. Be advised, you might be able to get those vehicles out south side of town onto that third road that hugs the mountains. You might have some good angles on enemy from there, where they're concentrated if you want to try and get those guns up.
Yeah, I thought about that, but then there was a BMP or something that got destroyed in that direction, correct?
Roger, there's a M113 looking to see where those shots came from. Might have been from the compound. Let me get coordinates and I'll mark.
Yeah, if you can mark that, we'll go take care of that with dismounts and then bring the vehicles down.
Gladiator 2 Lightning 2, target mark, you're clear to fire.
I'm clear.
2 missile away.
Possible enemy position marked for Tomahawk at 125, 160. Enemy infantry diamond marked RPG, question mark.
That was a good hit, CJ. I saw the secondaries.
Bandit Romeo to Odin. Message.
Says Odin, send it.
This is Bandit Romeo. Be advised, we have eyes on what appears to be a possible enemy strong point. Seeing at least 4 to 5 times enemy infantry garrisoned within with light anti-tank weaponry. Do we have permission to hit it? It is a building, over.
Roger, if you can confirm that many enemy, any collateral, just go ahead and hit it.
Copy that.
Odin, Tomahawk.
Says Odin, send it.
Roger, those Afghans can secure this location, or I'm trying to see if my mine detector's working, and I think that there's something in this pile of garbage next to me. Can you tell me if it is, so that way we know if it is or not working?
There's nothing near you.
Famous last words.
Gladiator 2, 2 daggers away.
Try 2 more, over.
Two more away.
Gladiator 2, this is Lightning 2, BDA, all targets neutralized inside building, Tango Mike.
That building's gone, actually.
That's one way to do it. Gladiator copies BDA.
Gladiator 2, this is Lightning 2, requesting you wave off and rearm dagger missiles. How copy, over?
I still have 19 remaining if you really want me to wave off.
We're gonna be at a gap time here, so you're clear.
Copy, Gladiator, waving off. I have all the daggers. And 70% fuel still, somehow.
Odinella 3, looks like ANA forces just might have taken out a civilian truck.
Roger that.
Gladiator returning to Camp Bronca from the south.
Bear's going off station, gonna get Triple R Camp Bronco.
Roger.
Bandit Romeo to Tomahawk, message. Bandit Romeo to Tomahawk, message.
Go ahead, Tomahawk.
It's Bandit Romeo. Advise that you hold and reconsult the map for IED locations have been remarked, found at least 4 times new ones, including some close to your position, over. Bandit Romeo to Odin.
This is Odin, send it.
This is Bandit Romeo. Advise that you move that ANA soldier, or ANA squad somewhere away from that IED marked by trash pile. They are danger close, over.
Roger.
Gladiator on standby at Camp Bronca.
Lightning 2 copies.
Odin Lightning 3.
This is Odin, send it.
Odin, be advised, Tomahawk element has lost 1 Vic due to motor vehicle collision. No injuries proceeding to objective. We'll call for vehicle extract later on.
Roger.
Bandit Romeo to Odin.
This is Odin, send it.
This is Bandit Romeo. Requesting permission to move to secondary OP to get better overwatch and move closer to the city, over.
You're clear to move.
Copy that, Oscar Mike.
Odin Lightning 3, vehicle recovery request.
Be advised, you have tow ropes on your other vehicle. You might be able to reorient the vehicle once you're clear.
Good copy, disregard last.
I can see like you just flipped sideways on my UAV feed right now.
Yeah, it's affirm.
Roger, just see if the tow ropes on the other one can flip it back. If not, we'll figure out what to do from there.
Good copy.
Odin to Tomahawk, let your team know tow ropes have to be deployed from the vehicle that they're pulling with, not the... Well, we'll see if this works anyway first.
Good copy, Odin.
Oh, in the Tomahawk actual, I can see UAV feed. They're not able to pull the vehicle. Go ahead and just leave it marked for recovery teams after. We'll see if we can save it. It's just flipped.
Odin vehicle marked as friendly MATV on that.
Roger.
Odin, this is Tomahawk.
This is Odin, send it.
Roger, we've reduced that RPG slot, or RPG position here. We're moving our vehicle to the southern dirt road.
Roger that.
LR3 is RTB for rearm.
Roger.
Bandit Romeo to Odin, message.
This is Odin, send it.
Be advised, lightning element with attached to Bandit is currently offline, over.
Roger. We'll get him back in once he reconnects.
Copy that.
Shout out to the 3 people who are watching this feed. So right now...
Be advised, UAVs picking up multiple enemy vehicles approaching from the west, all wheeled technicals. Looks like they're rushing in. They're going to be met by the ANA ArmA here in a second.
Odin, this is Gladiator. Should I take off to engage those guys?
Roger, just get air cover up because there might be a few targets for you to hit if these armor don't manage to clip them.
Copy. Gladiator is going to be airborne. So if you're watching,
I'm not gonna lie, CJ, these fucking door gunners are amazing.
That sounds pretty awesome.
Like, I was just orbiting and fucking, you know that advanced gunner position, that position stuff checkmark on the pilot profile?
Yeah.
Yeah, we can fucking train for that now, because I'm doing it.
I was wondering what that was.
It's being able to communicate with and position your aircraft so that your gunners have the best possible firing arcs.
Wow, communicating with an AI gunner, you really got that shit on lock.
Well, communication with AI gunner is basically being able to turn my head all the way around and look at where they're shooting and figure out where the bad guys are without them actually being able to tell me.
I was gonna say, if they're communicating with you, I'd be worried.
Oh, I know. I just hear voices in my head.
Hawk, report.
Never go into the psychiatric ward. You never get me back there.
Who said you ever left? I'm trying to find these technicals. I forgot which direction he said. What's your orbit altitude?
I just landed back at base. You took off and I came right in.
Well, that's good synchronization.
So fucking engage so many enemies that I'm pretty sure both guns are dry right now.
Well, that's good synchronization.
Dude, I was like flying sideways, like having a great time, just fucking, that was awesome. Alright, going off net for a minute, I gotta make sure these guns are back.
Well, I heard that. Yeah, if you just joined this feed, you joined at a good time now that we're ready to go get some more action. Right now I'm looking for a technical. Sounds like it's being engaged, I didn't see it yet. But if they don't clean it up, we're definitely going to clean it up. I wonder if that could be it. Looks like a tree. See, this is how I get blown out of the sky right here, just by flying over towns that I should not be flying over. But I like to live dangerously. Sometimes too, like flying into a mountain dangerously. Don't see any laser. See, this is really not smart. I'm gonna get back behind that mountain, because I'm just being stupid right now. I love this airframe. This is probably my favorite airframe because you got the flexibility of an attack bird and a better one than the AH-6 because you can only have like 2 guns or 2 missiles or whatever. You can have like all the missiles, all the rockets, you can destroy an entire army with this one bird. And then you can carry home an entire squad for dinner. And that's why I love this thing. And you can fly fast. I love flying fast. So I love having that flexibility available to me. So it's kind of probably our team's most unique airframe in that regard. Alright, where is the dinner that I'm going to eat with my late rockets? Side note, y'all don't fly hungry. Yeah, I'm not seeing anything. But I've got 38 rockets and 72 virgins standing by for whoever I do find.
Bandit Romeo to Tomahawk message.
Go ahead, Bandit.
Be advised, I think I'm seeing thermal signatures of an enemy scout team approximately 200 meters up the hill to your south. Can't confirm exact location, just
200 meter up the
Might want to
hill.
investigate, over.
Roger.
I swear to God, if one of those guys has an AA, I'm gonna be so pissed. Come on.
Bandit, can you confirm what location that is if it's in relation to my MATV at 668?
Can confirm that's south of the Mac base. Be advised, the Greyhawk does have to go off station for refueling. We'll have no UAV coverage of the area. Over.
That sounds very helpful.
Understood. UAV's leaving.
Bandit Romeo to Stalker 3, message.
Go ahead, Bandit Romeo, Outlaw 3.
This is Bandit Romeo. Be advised, UAV will be leaving the area. Still should be at high elevation out of your hair. Over.
Solid copy, thank you. Outlaw 3 will be back on position, or back in the AO in a moment. Just rearming, and I'll be back in my orbit.
Oh no, ground elements, be advised, primary enemy positions are being reported as clear by ANA, but they're entirely bogged down, so they haven't moved past their current marked positions. ArmA and BMP support are sitting up on the western side of town for any possible enemy counterattacks.
And Gladiator standing by just in case. It's one of the things I haven't talked about on my stream before, but
LR3 is back on station, clockwise orbit around the AO at and below 1,000 feet.
Outlaw Lightning 3, good copy, back on station. Be advised, possible another AAA threat west side of the city. Recommend you steer clear.
Copy, steering clear.
this is Gladiator. I'm also on station, and I'm getting out of that sector now.
Good copy, great there. Good copy.
Be advised, Great Bear is off station for the night.
Good copy.
So something I haven't talked about on my stream before, and I'll break if there's a radio call, but something you've probably noticed is my system. So, thought I'd talk a little bit about my system and how I play ArmA. Right now I'm playing on the Mean Green machine. It's in a half-X NVIDIA Cooler Master case, so that's where it got its name. The case is 6 years old, but as you can tell by the graphics, the components are a bit newer. So inside I have a 5th generation Intel Core i7 hexa-core, so it was one of their flagship not flagship, but it was a 5930K, So it was an upgrade from the normal K unit processor, and I've overclocked that to 4.6 gigahertz. And if you know anything about ArmA, you know that ArmA is a CPU monstrosity. And so more than anything else in my system, this is why I have the great performance that I do. Although I'm still only getting 20 FPS tonight. The FPS tonight is really bad for some reason. I don't know what's up with that. But I can tell you that I have a I also have a GTX 1080, and you don't really feel it in this game as much. So I have a 1080, I have 16 gigabytes of RAM, and obviously I have SSDs. You want SSDs for ArmA. I've got I don't have M2, but I do have SATA RAID, so I do have twice of the normal SATA speed, which is great for loading huge maps such as this. Wow, that was not the direction I wanted to take this in. The helicopter, not the system talk. So I've got my graphics on everything to the max. I believe sampling is at 200%. One of the weird things... Oh, I'm taking fire. I just started taking fire from the city, I think.
City or the next town over?
I don't know, I'm at IP Golf right now, and I just came from north of there.
Bandit Romeo to Odin.
This is Odin, send it.
This is Bandit Romeo. We are now established at OP the room, ready for...
Damn, that's pretty far out there.
Roger, keep eyes west side of town, see if there's any possible enemy counterattack.
Copy that.
Yeah, I'm going to take another look at it. One thing you can tell is that I have a huge view distance. I've got a 10K view distance, normally. That should be about 10K, yeah.
Outlaw, Lightning 3.
Go ahead, Lightning 3.
Be advised, we just had a loud explosion to our south. Did you engage something?
That's negative. That might have been Gladiator 2 engaging some targets off in the hills.
Good copy, Gladiator, interrogative.
Negative. I heard those explosions. That was not me.
Good copy.
I did see a lot of explosions going off to the south of the town, though, which I guess would have been north of you, depending on where you guys are.
It sounds like it's the west.
Bandit team, Lightning 3.
That was Tomahawk team engaging with AT asset.
Wasn't Tomahawk, because I'm with Tomahawk.
Well, then I'm going to go ahead and say it was an enemy with an RPG.
Bandit Romeo to Tomahawk, message.
This is a great whodunit.
Go ahead, Bandit Romeo.
This is Bandit. We are currently to the west of that valley where you guys are taking contact. We have no visuals due to tree cover. Going to try and find a better spot. Over. Bandit Romeo to Tomahawk. We are taking contact to our east, approximately 50, 100 meters down the hill into the valley. Over.
All 3's engaging.
Outlaw, what's your orbit altitude?
Currently at 500 feet.
Copy. I'm going to stay at about 1,000 then. So what?
2 dismounts at 668.
Oh, null stations, reconnecting the fixed frames.
I think you're going to have to reconnect the whole server to do that. It's the whole server. My frames are bad, your frames are definitely worse. So one of the things you might notice about the display is I have a 21:9 ultra-wide display. It's a single cinematic aspect ratio display. And one of the reasons I streamed through YouTube instead of Twitch is that YouTube allows me to stream at this native resolution of 3440 by 1440 pixels. So that way you guys get to see the game as I see it, just with a little more compression artifacts. I'm searching for enemies right now. I didn't really see where they are.
Running 2, all call signs back on station.
Bandit Romeo to Tomahawk.
Go ahead, Tomahawk Bandit.
Just a status check. How are you guys doing after that engagement?
LO3 is engaging a squad size element to the east, or to the west.
Bandit Romeo to Tomahawk.
Go ahead.
Be advised, we're going to try and set a signaling panel to mark our position to you.
Roger.
Bandit Romeo to Swanson. Relay to Jones. Radios are dead for us, over. Bandit
Hey,
Romeo
CJ,
to
still
Tomahawk.
around?
Interrupt.
I'm by your location.
Dysfunctional, over.
Cool, do you see where my guys are shooting? Can you light this entire area up? There's
Yeah, we're
scattered
gonna light it
infantry
if we
forces
work.
out in the open.
I didn't see where you were shooting, but I'm right by you.
Almost completely dead, over.
Roger. That whole little flat area, no tree cover or anything like that. There's a bunch of dudes running around, so if you can't do some low passes and see if you can't hit some more of them.
Alright. Are you dry or?
Negative, I'm gonna follow you in.
Bandit Romeo to Gimp.
Copy.
Yeah, it should be just off your, probably about 11 o'clock now.
Is it by those vehicles? Is that vehicle enemy?
Do not engage.
I don't see him, so I'm hoping they shoot.
I'm not seeing a vehicle either.
No, I saw the vehicle, but I was like talking about the infantry.
Does the vehicle have a mounted gun on it?
It didn't appear to.
Alright.
That's why I let it go.
Coming around making a right-hand turn. My gunners are quiet now. I think I might have gotten them already.
I'm gonna follow you in, so if they shoot anything, I'm just gonna follow back.
Roger, I'm gonna slow it down. I'm about 50 right now. I'm gonna go to 40. Yeah, guns are quiet. I'm seeing a lot of dead bodies.
Well, they died a merciful death compared to what was coming.
Yeah, I know, right? Bandit Romeo, LO3.
This is Bandit Romeo.
Yeah, Bandit Romeo, you guys still being engaged?
That's a negative. Shots quiet in the valley.
Alright, Roger. I think we might have taken them down.
Copy that. Do you have eyes on our signaling panels, over?
They near your position?
Hey, firm. They should be approximately to your bearing 240 right now, over.
swing around and try to see if I can get an eyes on. That's affirmative, I've got eyes on.
Copy that.
Odin, Tomahawk, over. Odin, Tomahawk, over.
Tomahawk LO 3, I think he logged real quick. Just having a problem with his frames.
Sure.
So yeah, that's my system. That's the one. So great graphics and playing ArmA the way it's meant to be played. So hot tip.
Outlaw, this is Tomahawk, over.
Go ahead for LO 3.
Is there still enemy vehicle contacts west of town?
Negative, they've been neutralized.
Understood. This AO is pretty much cleared. There's so many IEDs here, we pushed through and confirmed this officer's location. He was vaporized, so I mean we're pretty much done with anything else unless Odin had something else for us to do.
This is Odin back on station. Negative, if you're ready to extract, I would just go ahead and park your remaining vehicles somewhere that recovery teams can get it. They're going to try and get both of them. I won't make you drive it all the way back. There's going to be some logistic support coming up to help ANA. Odin to Bandit Romeo, how copy?
Yeah, Tomahawk LO 3, standing by if you guys want to ride back.
Understood. I'm going to get everybody coalesced down south town. There's a vehicle pickup marker. We'll just kind of locate there and set up an LZ.
Yeah, solid copy. Waiting for your call.
Odin to Bandit Romeo, how copy?
Bandit Romeo to Odin.
Be advised, LO 3 is going to be moving to pick up Tomahawk team interrogative. Are you able to move down to the...
I'm doing the same at about 750.
Oh, there, yeah, I got eyes on you.
Likely we'll need separate pickup. That's going to be a pretty long hike for us, over.
That's music.
Roger. See if you can get down in the valley just to your east, and we'll get Gladiator 2 to grab you with their seats.
Copy that.
I
was afraid that'd be a joint pickup. Glad
Tomahawk, to hear. Before you leave, can you go ahead and mark that area for logistics support and Ranger QRF?
Total 93A firm. Lightning, Outlaw 3, call Lightning 3.
Go ahead, Lightning 3, Solo 3.
Outlaw 3 requesting evac for friendly troops. Gonna be 8 packs, grid cord 121160. Marked on map as LZ metal, we'll mark with smoke. How copy?
Good copy, LZ metal marking with smoke. I'm in the area if you guys want to just drop your smoke when you're ready.
Smoke out.
Odin, Tomahawk, over.
This is Odin, send it.
Roger. LZ, heavy metal, or metal is where we're getting picked up. Our remaining vehicle is there for logistical transport, excuse me. The second rollover vehicle for vehicle recovery teams is also marked. It's east of town in a field marked vehicle recovery at grid 126162.
Roger that.
Somebody's shooting at me.
Kill them! Kill them all!
Be advised, QRF will be approaching from the south in MH-47Gs, just so you know what's going to be in the airspace.
Roger that. QRFs were approaching from the south.
How do you like that?
Oh, what'd you do? Sorry, I was landing.
Not you, the Taliban.
Oh.
They ate 2 rockets for breakfast. That was some pretty good pedal work right there. So, forgot to mention in my setup.
I'm gonna be taking our eastern route back home.
Okay. Yeah, I forgot to mention I fly with a HOTAS system. I used to fly mouse and keyboard back in the ArmA 1, ArmA 2 days.
CJ, I think they might be calling you in to pick up the that QRF.
LO3, dust off.
I'm expecting their call, I just haven't received it yet.
Odin, landing 3, be advised, Tomahawk element has been extract.
Roger. We'll get Gladiator 2 to pick up, actually, Outlaw, if you can reroute to the south of that valley you just landed in. Looks like Bandit might be close to there, judging by Blue Force Tracker.
Oh, fuck off!
Good copy, Odin, I'll reorient. Bandit Romeo, LO3, can you guys drop some smoke on your location?
Hey, firm smoke drop.
Also marked by red panels.
I got tally blue smoke.
Bandit, be advised, I got one of my guys reporting seeing thermal contacts to the south coming down that hill. They were approximately, yeah, they're on the mountaintop to the south. They're coming down that.
Yeah, I heard them firing some shots, but I haven't located their tracers yet. Apparently somebody else is hungry.
Dust off, dust off.
LO3's lifting.
All elements are cleared to RTB. That Ranger QRF will clean up the remaining and get info from ANA about PDA on their objectives.
Gladiator 2, I'm RTB with all teams. Be taking
Cleared
the
to
eastern route back.
RTB to airfield for debrief.
Copy, falling in behind you.
Odin, Tomahawk, over.
This is Odin, send it.
Picking up
Relay
right,
to follow
right
on
turn
elements.
into the,
We had eyes on possible enemy dismounts moving moving from the south towards Oval Stand, marked on the map as
about 100 knots right now.
Odin to Tomahawk, repeat last. It broke up at relay to follow-on elements.
Roger, relay to follow-on elements. We spotted some dismounts pushing from the south. Reference Blue Force tracker mark on map called Squad. As we were exfilling, we noticed that we had some dismounts or something moving from that location.
Roger that.
I'm climbing to about 2,000 feet. Knots. Continue flying or continue climbing up to 2,500 feet to clear this ridge. Ridge cleared at 2,500 and up. Knots.
Tell me when you want to begin dialing it back.
Yeah, we still got about 8 kilometers to go. I'm at about 130 knots right now. And we've got one more ridge to clear up here, and then we're golden. Coming over this saddle, going on the left side of this ridge. About 100 knots.
You sure about that? Oh, we do have one more ridge to clear.
Cleared at about 3,000 feet.
Yep.
I want to say that's like the last tall one, right?
I think so.
Alright, descending. Maintaining about 120 knots. Four kilometers north field inbound landing flare 2. Still maintaining 120. Descending through 2,000.
Pitch plus power equals performance.
Entering the right downwind
Tomahawk
for
and Bandit actual interrogative. Do you want a third objective for tonight, another short raid, or do you want to call it after debrief?
Alright, dialing back speed. Through 100 now. We're just gonna land Alpha Taxiway parallel 33, just coming right behind me. Down at about 80 knots now.
Got it.
Starker Flare 2 landing, Alpha Taxiway parallel 33. through 40 knots. Three's on the deck.
2's on the deck.
Even know my name.
Fuck it, left my gun in the chopper.
How do you leave your gun in the chopper? So yeah, just the.
Oh, there we go. I'm gonna lead a fucking class real quick on how to optimize this game. So right now it doesn't even matter that I'm running at 15 frames a second. It feels fine.
I think most of that was just because you were in the middle of a city that had a lot of stuff.
No, nope.
We weren't in a city though.
I guarantee you, because probably a lot of them had like what, 15, 16 frames, right?
Yeah, that's what I was getting.
Brooke, where's your clothing?
Well, don't worry, I have a fucking fix for you.
Are you naked, my guy?
I'm at like 19.
All right.
Yeah,
So.
exactly. Like right now you're at like
So
19,
good night of flying. Good night of blowing things up.
Yeah,
So I anticipate not having another mission, so I'm gonna sign off unless we get another mission.
We should have a
So join me again tomorrow at 8 o'clock at night, and we're gonna do more missions. It's gonna be awesome. CJ signing off.
Those are mission critical panels.